Good morning, guys. How you doing? It is the end of January. Is it only me who thinks this January has gone so fast? We usually say January has some 60 days, but this time I think we had about 18 days. This is one of the busiest months here. Our cornfields are all dry and most of the farmers had already harvested. I'm just a little bit late because my January was quite busy. So I've just arrived at the farm and I've carried with me some tea and a snack for the people who are helping me out to harvest my maize. And it's quite a hot day here, guys. It's very hard always working in the hot sun. It's quite exhausting, so that's why I came in a bit early. The guys came earlier. I think they had started at around 6 so that we finish early. We plant our maize in rows, so the harvesting also has to be done in rows so that nothing is left behind. So I just have the task of starting from the beginning so that I can catch up with the rest since they are way ahead of me. They've done quite a bit and hopefully we are going to finish this before noon. We harvest our maize manually by removing the covering and just leaving the maize on the cob. Are you a farmer? Do you grow maize? How do you harvest your big fields of maize? Do you use some machines or you do it manually just the way we do? I'd love to know. Please leave a comment. I live in Kenya and I've never seen a maize harvester. I don't know if there is any here. Please, if you live in Kenya and you use harvesters, please let me know about it. I'd love to adapt that because this is quite tiresome. The neighbors have joined hands to help me out and it's always quite a happy moment just telling stories while we work. It actually makes the work easier and more fun. When I was growing up, my work was always to bring food to the people who are working in the fields. I never took an active role in farming. It's quite strange that I turned out to love farming more than my siblings who actually worked on the farms. I've always been good at homemaking and cooking, so I always stayed home and prepared their meals, cleaned the house, did all the chores at home while they worked in the farm. So they would return home to a sumptuous meal in the evening. Now that I'm the farmer, I enjoy being out here in the field and helping everyone out with all the work. It's always really fun and so satisfying to be part of anything that gives you money and food. What we're harvesting now was planted in October last year, and this time I have a very poor harvest. I think it's because of the heavy rains that we had. Remember we had El Nino, I told you about it, guys. So it kind of swept away the fertile soil and now we've ended up with a very poor harvest. The soil was waterlogged and usually when the soil is not well drained, there's always a poor harvest, especially for things like maize. But as farmers, we never give up. It's not like I got nothing. I got something, guys, but it's not what I was expecting or what I usually get. But I have several bags of maize from this. Any farmers in the house? If you're a farmer and you're watching, please let me know. Were you affected by the El Nino rains? Do you feel discouraged, demotivated, or have you given up altogether? Let me know what plans you have for the new year. But I know real farmers never give up. We keep trying. Next season is probably going to be better than this. If you're venturing into farming for the first time or if you have plans to do so, I'd just like to tell you that there are also days like this. I know most farmers will always tell you of the highs. They never tell you about the lows. But don't always put your hopes so high. Anything can happen. And we have no control when it's something to do with nature. So be prepared for both a surplus or a poor harvest. The one thing I know is that with farming, you will never really leave empty-handed. There'll always be something to carry home. So never really feel discouraged. Keep trying. It's a brand new day and I have company today. One of my fans and also a content creator has come to visit me. She just wants to experience the village life. She's from Nairobi and she traveled overnight. It's quite unfortunate that she arrived on a day that we have a lot of work. So a normal visitor should be resting and having a good time, being served the best of the meals. But she has arrived and just gotten into work immediately. I feel bad for her, but she seems okay with it. She actually invited herself to the work. So this is our harvest from yesterday, and for the next 3 days we are going to be spreading it out like this in the sun to dry. And then once it's dry, completely dry that is, we will, I think you call it shelling. Yes, we are going to shell it so that we separate the maize from the cobs. After that, we are going to dry it further for another 2 days. Then we shall store it until when we want to use it. It's true, many hands make work lighter. I would have taken a century to finish this, but we have done it so fast. And my girl here did amazing. She just passed the test, and I think she can comfortably live in the village because she does not fear hard work. We work so hard here, but we also have a good rest when it's not harvesting or planting seasons. We are meeting for the first time and I think we just clicked. I don't mean to brag, but I think there's just something about me that makes people really comfortable around me. I love to spread love and all the energy. If you look at us, you'd think we've known each other for a lifetime, yet we just met about an hour ago. Some things are God-given, you can't just force them. And that's just one of those gifts God gave me. The real January sun is out and we are having a very hot afternoon here. And after all that hard work, my guest just dozed off. I think she needed that nap. It's been a long night traveling and then she just got into work and I've made her some really nice food for lunch. I hope she'll enjoy it. So we are having beef stew and spaghetti for lunch. I am also really exhausted, so I just went for these quick meals. I love cooking and I really like it when people enjoy my food. I feel really disappointed when I prepare a meal and someone doesn't enjoy it. I'm glad Ori loves the food. When I brought the food, she said it was too much, that she couldn't finish it, but I declined to return some of it. So she ended up finishing all the food I had served. And I really love that. That means she enjoyed the food. And yes, she said it with her own mouth. And the cold soda on a hot afternoon just did justice to that food. So thank you, Ori, for visiting. I enjoyed your company and I really appreciate the support you gave me in doing my chores. I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon, either here or somewhere else. It was beautiful hanging out with you. Hello guys, just in case you're wondering who's helping me out with the chores today, I have the privilege of hosting Ori K. You wanna see her?
Yes, guys, I'm here. Thank you so much for having me, Jael. I'm very happy, very privileged. Guys, I've had fun, I've eaten, I'm full. I'm just now relaxing.
So guys, Orike is also a content creator and she came so we could create together, guys. Please go to her channel and subscribe. I'm going to leave it in the description box. I'll leave the link in the description box. Please subscribe and let's support our girl. Can you guess what's in this envelope? Orike has made a donation towards our project, my own project, and towards my neighbor's construction, the new house we were building for my needy neighbor. So I am so grateful, Ori.
You're welcome.
So we are getting a roof tomorrow, guys. For those guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you all who have donated towards this project, and I'll be going there to show you just how the roof looks. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.